So today I want to talk to you about blogging. So when I started my career as an influencer, if you can indeed say that I had a career as an influencer, or indeed if it can be called a career, when I started blogging, it was back in 2009, I had a fitness and fashion blog, which was great. I got tons of free shoes, I was quite happy. But it opened up an avenue to me that brought me in a lot of money, and I feel this is something that could be relevant to racing drivers too. So if you have a website, which you probably should if you're looking for sponsorship, you should have a blog on there too. So you might be using this to post race reports, to update people on what you're doing, post nice pictures of your cars, etc. But actually, your blog is really powerful and you should be using it for more than just simple race reports. So I've talked before in a previous video, which I will link here, all about what it means to find your hook and why that's important, why you need to stand out amongst all the other racing drivers out there. You can use this hook on your own blog in the same way that you'll use it to find sponsors that are relevant to that niche, and in the same way that you'll use it to get press coverage as well. Start talking about things beyond race reports on your blog. You might use it as a dumping ground for rants and stuff like that, but post interesting stuff. Post about something you realised about racing lines during your last weekend. Post about what it was like having your kids at the last race. Post an outfit of the day and how you felt walking up to that racetrack before you got into a race suit. Depending on what your niche is, you could be posting so much more on your blog, even if it's just food photos and information on kind of what you do to get fit. It's all relevant. The reason I say this is because you need to start thinking about yourself as more than just someone who goes racing at the weekends. If you want to get sponsorship, you need to start thinking like that. So in creating a blog that gives people either an insight into your racing or projects you as more than just a racing driver, you're opening yourself up to new opportunities. Now, the reason that I mentioned my fitness and fashion blog, which is still going by the way, is because that brought me in and still brings me in a lot of revenue through people who want to jump on board with the SEO value of that. SEO is search engine optimization, and it's the process of making a website look good in Google's eyes, and that's usually done by riding on the coattails of another website with a lot of authority. So in this case, you would be the website with a lot of authority, or my fashion blog was, for example. So businesses would come to me and say, can you write about our business? Because Google likes it and it makes us appear higher in the search results. That is a very, very simplistic explanation of SEO, and I do encourage you to go and do your own research because it's not always that simple. However, don't discount your website and your blog when talking to businesses if they're doing a lot of content marketing or SEO work. Simply because you're going to have value, especially if you've got an audience and people are reading your blog and sharing stuff on social media. Back in the day, I was getting paid low four figures every month just for posting stuff on my blog for companies. Yes, fashion and beauty and fitness was a bit more broad, and SEO was a lot more about people paying bloggers to post back then, and things have changed a bit now, but it still happens. I still get money from my blogs. So consider that when you're blogging, when you're writing for your website. Think about the companies, even if they're not main sponsors, they could just be one-off people that are willing to pay you some cash to advertise what they're doing to your audience through your blog. Get a blog. And if you don't have a website, you should probably sort one out soon. And I've just teamed up with Stu Lane and we are creating websites. So there's a plug for you today. That's your call to action. You should know all about those by now. But yeah, get a website, get a blog, and start monetizing it. Even if you just put in a few affiliate links, do some Google AdWords, think about your blog as a sales tool and as part of your wider motorsport offering. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel where you'll be kept up to date with all of the sponsorship content to help you get on track and stay on track, because that's what we want here.